Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Oakley HiDef, and we're going to be covering some tricks on how to get virtually unlimited vehicles. Now I do say virtually, that's a bit of a caveat. You can't get infinite amount of vehicles because that would crash the game, but you can get a ton of vehicles, much more than you would otherwise have. So the main trick of how this works is you're going to want to forge a bunch of different vehicles on your map, and by tweaking the game type, you'll be able to transform some of the vehicles into the vehicles you want. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how that works. So in your custom games, go over to Game Options, go down to General Settings, and then in the vehicle set, you're going to change it. So what we're going to do here is change it to mongooses. And what you can see here is the warthogs became mongooses, and the ghosts became mongooses. So that's how you get extra mongooses. So right there, that's a lot of mongooses, and if you want more, what you can do is actually add vehicle pads. Now we're going to go ahead and make it warthogs and see what happens. So in this case, the tanks became warthogs, the wraiths became warthogs, and the warthogs stayed as warthogs. So you get 24 right there. And then additionally, again, you can have vehicle pads to get more. Now we're going to go ahead and change it to light ground and see what happens. So in this case, the wraiths became ghosts, ghosts remain ghosts, and then the tanks became warthogs. So you'll have to refer to this video to see just how each of the different vehicles will turn into something else. But yeah, this is how you're going to get a combination of light vehicles. And in this case, yep, we're going to go ahead and look at tanks. So what you can see here is the mantises that I put down additionally become tanks, and it seems to give a preference to UNSC tanks. What you're going to note is, however, you can have a glitch where they go into the ground because the mantis obviously is a smaller object. It won't have a problem with the ground, but when it turns into a tank, it'll interfere with the ground. Over here, if you put aircraft, you're just restricted to the normal Banshee. There's no way to spawn in anything else, which is too bad. Now we're going to go ahead and do mantises. So in this case, all the tanks turn into mantises. That includes the Scorpion and the Wraith. So this is how you get a lot of mantises. It's awesome for minigames and anything you might want to do involving mantises where you need all 16 players to get them. Now we're going to look at human vehicles. Here you can see the Wraiths turned into Scorpions and not mantises, so that's an important note, and the ghosts in the back turn into mongooses. So yeah, keep referring back to this video when you're tweaking your maps and trying to build these minigames, because it's not exactly obvious what each vehicle will turn into. But again, you can also add vehicle pads additionally to get more of your vehicles for whatever you want, for whatever purpose you're going to need. Then what you can do is you're going to go ahead and go back to menu and switch it to all covenant, and at that point you'll see what happens. So warthogs become ghosts, mongooses become ghosts, and then mantises and scorpions become wraiths. So you can get a lot of wraiths and a lot of ghosts by using this. We'll probably be developing a minigame with a lot of wraiths, some mortar techniques, cat and mouse, all sorts of stuff like that you'll be seeing come back. Then of course you can change it to no human, no covenant. And I'm not going to show that. That just means those particular vehicles won't spawn on the map. So that's nothing too interesting. What you're going to want to play around with is the traits that allow you to force spawn certain vehicles, and that's what's going to get at the more interesting moments. And over here to show you just how it applies, you can see right here a minigame we're developing. This might be a Frogger map, and what you're going to want to do is refer to our tutorial on moving vehicles that we'll be coming out with shortly. If it's not out yet, we'll reference that right here, and that'll allow you, in combination with unlimited vehicles, to make some really awesome maps and minigames. So thanks guys, this has been Oakley HiDef with the Halo Forge Epidemic. If you have your own tutorials you'd like to submit, please see the links below. Peace.